We've been talking about salt and how salt is not made to put on salt, but on what has no life, and how this relates to us in our witness and in ministry, that our focus should not be on those that have already heard, but on those who have not yet heard and are searching for answers and hope. Some years ago, I was teaching at a seminary in Argentina, and I really saw these young adults were so hungry for God, and they were being very well taught about ministry in the church, ministry in the four walls of the church, but without a vision of going out there where hope is desperately needed. It took me a while to talk the seminary director into allowing me to take these students out on the streets, but we finally did. We did an outreach in the center of Buenos Aires, and in the middle of the outreach, sharing testimonies, singing songs, a young man to my right fell on his knees and began to weep. Students went to him and began to pray for him, and I heard his testimony after we finished. He had reached the end and had left a suicide note at home, telling his parents he was taking his life. As he left his house, he told God, "If you're real and you care, this is your last chance." What would have happened if we were not there? What would have happened if we waited for him to come inside rather than taking this glorious message of hope out where the people need it most, where the questions are waiting to be answered, where the message of God's eternal love is desperately needed? Jesus' first miracle at Cana taught us several things. It not only showed us his power over nature, and it also showed us his priority of family over ministry agenda. But he showed his disciples that the focus of his ministry would not be inside the synagogue or inside the temple, or for us, inside the classroom or the conference center or the sanctuary or the worship rally, but outside, on the streets, in the communities where the people are. Did you know that only 3 of Jesus' miracles were performed in the synagogue? All of the rest of them took place when he was walking among the people. Where in the Bible does it tell us to do any different? It doesn't. Holy Spirit, open our eyes to this truth. Jesus came with the primary purpose to seek and to save those who were lost. We now have this ministry. Help us, O Lord, to be faithful.